What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and one of the reasons that LeBron James has had so much time on his hands to continue to destroy the NBA with his social justice garbage has been the fact that he hasn't been on the court. He has been dealing with an ankle sprain for the past several weeks. He recently made his return, and the Los Angeles Lakers are, of course, 0-2 since LeBron James came back, and he is already trying to make excuses and blame his injury, saying that he's never going to be the same again. I'm really having to struggle through this. LeBron James is proving to everyone once again what an absolute beta and what an absolute bitch he is. We got the news today that LeBron James will miss tonight's game to rest his ankle after he got removed during the game against the Toronto Raptors yesterday. And it's not just people like me that are calling LeBron James out after he made this statement. It's impossible. I don't think I will ever get back to 100% in my career. We're talking about a fucking ankle sprain. You got people out there like Kevin Durant who are literally recovering from a torn Achilles tendon. You're not hearing that type of nonsense. It's not just people like me calling out LeBron James. It's actual medical professionals. Dr. David Chow. I don't think I've ever heard this type of defeatist quote from such a dominant athlete. Both shocking and untrue because, let's face it, LeBron James is lying to you. This has nothing to do with not being able to recover from an ankle injury. This is a built-in excuse from a dude who is one of the biggest bitches of all time. And we're going to get to this article all about why David Chow is calling out LeBron James. Why a doctor, a medical professional, someone who used to be a trainer for the San Diego Chargers back when they were in San Diego, he is calling LeBron out for his ridiculous pussy-ass attitude and the fact that he's completely wrong about his ankle sprain. But we just got to remind everyone, this is the type of dude LeBron James is. This was just last night, all right? This is last night. Absolutely disgusting foul from Stanley Johnson. No place for this in the league. I hope LeBron is okay. Should we take a quick look at this? This is the man that LeBron James is. The one who considers himself the greatest player of all time. Look at this. LeBron James, oh, my head, foul. How hard do you think you got hit? You guys want to take bets? This is the pussy-ass bitch LeBron James. Here we go. Oh, wait, he didn't get hit. Oh, he didn't get hit, and then he pretended like he was dying. That is why LeBron James should not be respected by anyone. He is a pussy. But Pro Football Doc, LeBron James makes a shocking statement about his ankle. After just returning from a high ankle sprain, LeBron James said something that I have never heard an elite athlete admit. It's impossible. I don't think I'll ever get back to 100% in my career. In my 2+ decades of professional sports and dealing with and treating high-level superstars, I have never heard such a defeatist statement come from such a dominant athlete. Dr. David Chow, someone who's been a trainer, who's been in this game, who has helped people recover, who has been in charge of elite-level athletes and their recoveries, has never heard someone as weak-willed and weak-minded as LeBron James. It is what we have all been saying for years. This dude does not have the Mamba mentality. This dude does not have that in his veins. LeBron is a pussy. Always has been, always will be. This is just one more stack of bricks on this entire foundation that we have created to show that LeBron James is not this guy. To be clear, I've always been in awe of James and his on-court accomplishments, and my thoughts are not meant to be critical. My observation of this statement runs counter to how other top athletes have handled injury and aging. They typically speak in terms of achieving the impossible. No question that high ankle sprains are tough to deal with. However, I'm still surprised at the frustrated expression, the admission that James was more stressed than ever over the recovery. Not to mention his medical conclusion about a high ankle sprain is not accurate. He lists several people who go through high ankle sprains all the time that come back 100% fine because it's not that big of a deal. It's tough to deal with when you're in the middle of it. It's tough to treat. There's no doubt about that. But the idea that he'll never be 100% again is just a blatant fucking lie. What strikes me as odd is that dominant athletes like James typically tend to err the other way. I get that there's no way to turn back the clock, and James' comments were more general. Athletes tend to deny injury and the effects of father time. They tend to claim to be 100% when they may not be, just to avoid showing weakness. They tend to show killer instinct and never admit to any shortcomings. I've never heard of Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes cast doubt on their health. I don't recall Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant ever doing it. He talks about Tiger Woods the multiple times he's attempted to come back from all these different problems. LeBron James is not those guys. LeBron James doesn't think like one of these people with a killer instinct, with a GOAT mentality. LeBron James is this, right? LeBron James is this. He is a pussy ass bitch. He has destroyed the NBA with his rhetoric, with his racist nonsense, with his social justice, and he is an embarrassment to everyone. There's no other way to put it. This statement is bitch made, just like LeBron James, and he's getting called out for it, rightly so. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.